What's up, YouTube? This your boy Jab Money, bringing you NBA 2K14 My GM, the young and the reckless. We're viewing the roster of the Houston Rockets right here. We're about to face off against them in the first round of the NBA playoffs. We're about to go against some of our former teammates, Bradley Beal, Greg Oden, and DeJuan Blair. I think this is the team that I picked up Parsons and Dragic from. I can't recall which team I traded Trey Burke to. So right in this game right here, I try to set the tempo from the get-go, from Jump Street. Try to set a little fast tempo because with the acquisition of Dragic, I feel we're a better running team because he is a running gun and point guard, as you can see right here with the alley-oop to your boy Wiggins. I think Wiggins made an excellent playoff debut. He did pretty well in this game. He got hot from the get-go, so I had to go to him almost every possession. He did have a high shooting percentage, so he did his job. I just have to find my man Parsons' three-point release. He has a kind of long release, and I think I was shooting too fast, and it really messed the flow of the game up. But as you can see, Wiggins doing his thing, Paul George doing his thing, Cousins. I didn't really get him involved in this game, and I think our downfall was him fouling out with like 4 points or something. But all in all, excellent debut for Wiggins, game one, to open up the series. Speaking of Andrew Wiggins, the NBA draft is right around the corner, and with the number one overall pick, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pick of the litter. And it's a no-brainer. They need to draft Andrew Wiggins. Not just saying that because I'm an Andrew Wiggins fan and I've been following the guy since high school. But the team they have, all they missing is a swingman, a 6'8 swingman that can jump out the gym. You got your boy Irvin. You got your boy Waiters. The number one former draft pick last season, Anthony Bennett. And you also have Verjao, which they can use a center. Don't get me wrong, my man, who's that, Wiggins' teammate, the African guy, Joe Mboy, or whatever his name is. They can use him, but I think Verjao is still, I think he's decent. I think he's okay for right now for a young team, and they need a veteran. And you can throw Wiggins into that lineup, and Dion Waiters can be like a trading bait. They can trade him. They don't really need him. I know his name came up a few times in trade talks, the last couple of years or whatever. But they could trade a guy and grab a center or whatever they can do, if they don't really like Verjao. But it's a no-brainer. I think Wiggins would fit in perfect with Irving and Anthony Bennett. I just can't wait till he hits the NBA court, ready to see what he can do, what his stats would look like, what his numbers would look like, Not trying to compare it to LeBron.
With a 7-foot wingspan and an estimated 40-plus inch vertical, Wiggins can get a hand on a ball more than 2 feet above the rim.
But the guy is a young beast. I don't know if any of y'all saw him in college. His game was okay in college, but he's more of an NBA-type player. I think he will do way better in the NBA. So we'll see. Well, LeBron, when he came to the NBA, when he was a Cleveland Cavalier, I think his rookie year he averaged like 20 points a game. I think Wiggins can do the same thing. I think he can do it though. But anyways, last night, game 4 of the Western Conference Finals, OKC versus the San Antonio Spurs. OKC handled the San Antonio Spurs. So they got the 2 game. My prediction was San Antonio in 6. So I'm going to still stick to my prediction. But the way Westbrook played last night, dude, the best game of his life. I'm like, I know y'all probably seen the stats, 45 and 5. Like the only player besides Jordan to ever get 45 and 5 in the playoffs. Yeah, 40 points. 5 rebounds and 5 steals, plus 10 assists. So, yeah, that's 40 points, 5 rebounds, 5 steals, and 10 assists. The only player that get 10 assists, 40 and 5 and 5. So that's great. Westbrook, I like that gameplay. I really like him dishing the dimes, though, because that's just being an all-around point guard and not just putting your head down and taking it to the rim without even looking around you, you know. So that was a great game. Durant had a great game. So I believe San Antonio will pick it up, you know, get a little home cooking in their stomach. And Coach Pop left Boris Diaw out there with the bench. Guess he wanted to get him going so they can have a little momentum because he got a little offensive game on. And in the Game 3 loss, he didn't do anything. So I guess Pop just left him out there so he could get his offense on and to have a little momentum going into Game 5 down in San Antonio. So we'll see if it works, if it'll carry over, because the bench did come out there and do a little something. I think they got within 12. The lead was like, they were down by 20 and got back within 12 with like 8 minutes left or something. But anyway, tonight, Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals, Miami has a chance to close the deal and advance to the NBA Finals. They're up 3-1 on the Indiana Pacers. Now, my prediction for this, I did pick the Pacers. Excuse me. I did pick Miami Heat to take it in 6. The way it's looking, they might go ahead and end it tonight in 5, huh? But I think Indiana plays better with their backs against the wall, up against the wall, like, you know, against Atlanta. You know, the first couple rounds, how they were playing. You know, didn't both rounds go Game 7? I don't know. I forget. But they do come out with more intensity and more fire because they have nothing to lose. You know, so I think they might come out tonight and do their thing. It's really on Paul George. Paul George has to just take over. Paul George has to have he has to at least have I'd say a 40-point game because Miami will try to close it out. But if they could just come out, intensity from the get-go, and just control the tempo from the get-go, I don't know, because Miami will kick back and let you have that first half, then come back in the third quarter and get a few stops, you know, and tie the game up or whatever, and then they'll just run off and it's over with, you know, in like a 4-minute span. They're up by 12. And then so we'll see. It's a good series for Miami, you know. It's a bad series for Indiana, but Lance Stevenson, him talking crap to LeBron, and then talking about he's taking LeBron out of the game because LeBron's talking crap to him. Dude, LeBron's been in the league long enough, and he knows how to control his temper, his anger, and all that. So I don't even think he took him out of his game. He didn't. So you saw what LeBron did. You can't take LeBron out of his game. You know, the only way you take LeBron out, not just trash talking and trying to get him trash talking, the only way to take LeBron out of his game is to foul him hard. You know, foul him hard, put him on the ground, and then he'll start bitching and whining and stuff. And that'll take him out of his game. So that's the only thing you can do, Indiana Pacers. Forget all the trash talking. Just foul that guy. Every time he take it to the hole, hit him in the head, hit him in the neck, you know. But we'll see tonight if Miami can close out the series or the Pacers can continue on fighting with the win tonight. So anyways, back to my GM, the Young and the Reckless. As you can see, we never could get back into the game. A few times we got within, tied it up. There was a few lead changes. But next game I play, I'll get more of the team involved and not try to do too much with Wiggins, even though he did have a good game. Not to say just put the fault on him. It was just I was missing a few threes here and there, and I just let him run off with the game. So we're down 0-1. This your boy Jap Money. I'm out.